It's Anime Star right now. So today I watched all episodes of Toyogu RARE. No capping, whole series, seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4. Kaneki, he can't control. Sorry guys, I tripped over my toy. I'm walking around my room. So guys, basically Toyogu is about a kid who gets an organ transplant after an encounter with the death of the One-Eyed King. Even though it's a girl named Rise, but should be known as the One-Eyed Queen, but she's known as the One-Eyed King. She was taught by the One-Eyed King, the first one before she was held down the throne. Now it was passed to Kaneki after she died in the alleyway because she asked him if he wanted to walk to the alleyway, and then it happened. She got in a fight. She was pathetically killed, which was so trash because how can a ghoul die when she gets fallen on by a bunch of poles? Ghouls can only die if they're killed by their own ghoul tissue. Have to be killed with their own cogony or acogony to die. But Kaneki, he has these visions of her trying to convince him, sometimes to eat somebody or to eat Hide. Like in the one episode where she tries to convince him to eat Hide when he got in a fight with Nishiki. Kaneki can do rapid stab attack, which actually surprised the stuff out of me. And Kaneki, he can basically do speed agility attacks like jumps and slams. And Kaneki, he can regenerate up to 1,000 cognies, all chopped off. Sometimes he can now regenerate more, but he can still attack and eat flesh from his speed agility attacks, like jumping on people and biting fast. And Amon, if he probably could have died by Amon, like, to be honest. And Kaneki in the second season, when he died, he lost his emotions along with his sadness, his anger. His cognition was triggered by his emotions. But now that he lost most of his emotions along with his death, along with that, he encountered his mind. He was literally in his mind. There were like these white flowers around his in his mind. There are these white flowers that represent innocence. I searched up what those flowers mean, and they mean innocence. The rare flowers, I searched them up, and it didn't really show much about what they mean, but to me they mean that you should have done something in the past that you didn't, and that you're wrong for not doing something about it. Is what my opinion is about those red flowers. But in that encounter in his mind with white flowers, his Rise tried to explain why he's the reason why Hinami died, why he should have told Hide the truth. This would never happen if he just would just hurt your own mother's sister in order for her to stay alive, in order for you to have a happy life. But in the end of it all, he gives into Rise's hatred or pain in order to survive. He doesn't say whether he should kill or hurt somebody, or tell the truth, or blame himself. He said that what's messed up about all of this is this messed up world, which is kind of like the wisest quote Kaneki can never say whole entire series. But Kaneki, he can only die if he's pierced by his own tissue, his own ghoul tissue, or mainly injured, because he can regenerate, but it has to be severely. Same with a knife. He can't be pierced with a knife. It'll literally break because his skin is thin as thick. It can only be pierced with his own tissue. Kaneki, his cognition is triggered by whenever he has to his blood pressure starts to speed up, and I can tell that he starts to sweat, and he starts to get, I should say this, he starts to visualize what strategy he's going to use at any time and moment, because he'll literally runs so fast where you can't even catch up with his speed movement with your own eyes. Be so fast it could probably strike you in half. Just one slash without you even seeing his movement. That's how fast Kaneki's agility movement is. Kaneki, his Kagane is massively powerful against other Kaganes. Because if he can defeat Jason's Kagane, he can probably defeat any other one. Kaneki, in the third season, I'll be honest with you, I thought Kaneki was straight gay in third season because he looked like a fucking girl. Like a freaking girl. Excuse my language. So, if Kaneki, I didn't know whether the white haired dude in the preview was Kaneki or the dude that was talking in the first episode. I don't know who that was. To me, I thought that was like Kaneki's sister. Heck, I didn't even know that was him. Cause I almost stopped watching the series until he got good with Kaneki Smoke Kagane when it came out of his back. That was a really good impression to make the other viewers want to watch even more. But what I don't get, why did Toka go with Kaneki in the third season instead of the first season? They should just went out for the first reason for all I care. But I mean, I don't know, maybe. But the fourth season, I was really disappointed about Kaneki's hair image. It wasn't as punched out in the picture on Google search or in the manga because his hair actually better in the manga than in the anime series. But his hair should have been pointed, but like the same hairstyle as the second season when Kaneki got tortured at the end of the episode. That kind of hairstyle, but black, but the tips have to be red. But you know, third and fourth season kind of gets boring, but you have to get more into it for you to actually understand what it's mainly talking about. Like, GOATS is actually the organization, ghoul organization, and Triversal, which means that they're working with humans and ghouls in order to prove that ghouls can live in harmony with humans. Because if ghouls can eat human flesh, can't they eat like another animal species like cows, pigs? They can't just eat like particular ghouls. And one of the things you miss into a ghoul, hospital food is nasty. And in the episode where he drinks wine, I got a question. What is that? Juice? Or is that water? I can't tell. Ha! Eat that, ghoul. Comedy gold. You hear me? And also, in the fourth season, Kaneki actually, the Dragon Kaneki form is like the strongest. His power level was increased throughout the whole entire anime series. But throughout the anime series, every time Kaneki dies, his hair appearance changes along with his emotions, and sometimes he gets amnesia. Sometimes he'll forget, but in the fourth season, he regenerates 75% of his memories throughout the season. Because in third season, he dies, which makes the fourth season. Kaneki has a child in. That's spoiler right there. It's named, I think it's Toka Kaneki, or Toshiki, I think, or Hoshiki Kaneki. Yeah, Ishika Kaneki is the name of his daughter. I think they both die in a war. Yeah, they both die in a war. Kaneki and Toka die, and the child, and then it's like a brother. The brother's still a baby. That's what's so messed up about seriously. They have a daughter and a son. The son is still a baby, and Ishika Kaneki is the only girl that can actually protect and guide the baby. Why did Kaneki die in Toka? I was so messed up about it. They literally get in love. They mess up the whole series. Like, why do y'all even make Toka go if you're gonna mess it all up? Like, no capping. And they should get Kaneki the sword Kaneki along with his Reese's Kaneki too. Because that would have been way better than just having the cognitive form. So yeah. And the illusions that Kaneki had in the first scene, they're basically Reese was blaming him for the reason why Himi died. And I totally agree with that. Because if Kaneki could have done something about that, she could have, like, moved somewhere else, but y'all probably don't get that anyway. Yeah, so Black Clover It's basically about a dude that gets like this magical demon sword. Throughout the series, he gets like a second sword that represents that he's leveled up. Yeah. So if he hesitates or concentrates his full aura, it can flow through his If he focuses on his aura, the energy throughout the demon sword can flow into his body, enabling him to maintain that demon form for about a long period of time. It doesn't matter how long he can hold it, as long as he can hold it long enough for him actually to come up with a strategy and do multiple charge attacks and speed delete attacks and piercing attacks, including the spin tornado attack that he has. But yeah, I think that's a good theory about Tokyo Ghoul is that it's basically about Kaneki getting stronger in order to protect the people he loves, even though he dies, and Toka. And the white dude that what's that dude? The white dude that helped Kaneki, but he pierced him like a speed pierce attack, and gave Kaneki the meat packet as he pierced him to his body. That dude, the episode where the dude's there and he fell off that cliff. Yeah, that dude. He helps. He grows up. He guides the son and daughter to be stronger. Because they say there's gonna be a Tokyo Ghoul 2, where the boy and girl are guided by a dude that helped that dude when Kaneki. I don't know his name, but the one episode where when the dude was by that on the road and on the side, Kaneki fell off the edge onto the cliff, and he came back up with a Kagane. Yeah, that dude, he helps grow up the daughter and son. Yeah, that's what's so messed up. And then you have to get stronger to persuade the organization. Even though if Tokyo Ghoul 2 comes out, they're gonna have to have ghouls and humans live in peace together like a regular anime. For all that, they could just make one about magic. Like, I mean, come on now.